Bless you.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness. Just cruising the old wife's Beetle over here, Wasion, Ohio. We're checking some things out, and look at all those. Look at that shit. Look at all those. Oh, I see this guy occasionally roll through with this green one. But I didn't know he had 4. Old boy's got 4 internationals over there. We're just out and about. The Threshers is this weekend. They got all those antique steam tractors and stuff over to Wasion. We didn't go there. We were actually hitting up some wineries because that's the kind of people we are. We used to do it all the time, but you know, with the whole COVID thing, everything got shut down, and then the price of gas. We went on a wine trip up to Michigan 6 years ago or some shit like that, and look how clean their garage is. It's freaking insane. There's nothing in there. We're just turning around in somebody's driveway. But we can't do that shit, so we're just doing a local thing right now today. So, and I said, let's go down there and just cruise by the fairgrounds. And then we seen those because there was an Amish place that sold like different things, and we went in there real quick. Looks like a fun pond. Look at that over there. Does that look like a fun pond? It looks a fun pond. And then I seen those Cabovers, so I figured we'd cruise down here real quick. So we could see him, because that guy was running out at the ramp for a while. But he must obviously got another job, so he's using his truck for something else. And occasionally I'll pass him on 6 in that truck. But I didn't know he had all those other ones. So it's cool. It's cool to see somebody else with a bunch of trucks like that in their driveway. But yeah, we got some steam tractors over here, man. I don't know. The cost is probably like $8 or $10, and we're already half-assed sunburnt, and she's ready to go home. So all the smoke clouds is from people running their tractors, their steam tractors, which we probably could have pulled back here and seen some, but come through here, you can see them, man. National Threshers Association right now, man, on their tractors. Look at all that shit. Look at all that damn shit, man. Look at that smoke. It's running on steam. So that's cool. Probably head to the house, have a beer. We hit up 3 wineries. Said, you want to go to another one? She said, no, it's just save. We're going to save it for tomorrow. We're going to eat it tomorrow. Welcome Threshers Blue Ribbon Diner. We did have this little Mexican joint, this little gas station Mexican joint. It's fun. But I don't know. I told her, let's go up to Lake Erie and get some fresh fish. And she said, you feel like driving? I said, not really. So we'll see. Probably going home, man. Check out some garage sales along the way, maybe at the trailer park. Sounds like fun to me.
On the show, on the Chad Teagan YouTube channel. Behind us,
folks. Howdy, folks. How are you today? Welcome back to the Chad Keegan YouTube channel. Trucking Edition Spectacular Saturday. So it's a Saturday. Even though we're not going to be doing any trucking because, well, I'm already done. Ran, I think I started like 7:30ish, 8ish. Things are kind of getting slow. I had to get some diesel, man, and it cost a ton, $242 for 40 gallons of diesel. And I thought, you got to be kidding me. And everything's slowing down. Dispatcher calls me. She says, look at that sky, ain't that pretty? Hey, man, look at this shit. Look at that. She says, there's no soups for tomorrow. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? That old cat hat on mine. New cat hat. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. She says, no, there's nothing. She could have gave me one soup and then sent me to Marion or Clyde and for a JB Hunt. And I said, I don't even want it. I don't care. If somebody else wants to run, that's fine. I don't want to. So I just told her, fuck it. I'm not running. I'll do some other shit around here or something. But let me get you figured out here. What's going on? I got to swap the battery out in the wife's Beetle because for some reason the thing doesn't want to hold a charge. It's probably, I'd say that battery is probably 5 years old. This is probably the 5th year for it. And it gets unplugged in the wintertime and I don't put a trickle charger on it. So it's just one of them things. It is what it is. Charged it up, ran it, you know, when I went and got the stuff for the Dart Isabel's car, and then brought it back and it sat for a couple weeks, went to start it, wouldn't go, threw it on a charger for about an hour, it fired up, and then she went to take it to the kid's house because she was over there watching a baby this week, and then she went in to start it after 2 days of it sitting and it was dead again and had to be jumped, so she was pissed. So I just told her, I said, well, the battery's just dead, it's just not holding a charge. And I thought her running it all the way over to Swan, because it's about 45 minutes to an hour away, would make it be okay, but it didn't. So that battery's just not holding a charge. So I got to take it out and swap it. Plus I got to run uptown. I'm going to grab some gas in a gas can because I'm going to need to mow here probably tomorrow since I'm going to have the day off. You know, since I ain't working, and then I'll do whatever else I want to. Probably tend to the garden. The garden needs tend to, and I haven't shot any footage. Well, I shot some footage of her out there, but that, you know, I got to tend to the garden. And oddly enough, I've got potato plants coming up in the front of the house where we must have forgot to pull them last year because we didn't know when he was there. It's crazy. She says, hey, are these potatoes? I said, yeah. But let's get your eyes on something real quick before I get this garage door open and start working on this car here. Because, I mean, all I got to do is unhook the stuff. Boom. Take it out, run it uptown, swap one out. If I can find one, which I should be able to, because there's, I don't know how many auto parts stores in here. Check it out. Buddy Otto calls me up and he says, hey, there's stuff out there. There's a sign that says free. There's a compound bow sitting up against it. So I'm like, okay, I'll stop real quick. And I was in the semi. So I stop and we got a Cobra. I don't know if you can see that or not, but a Cobra bow here. It's a Bear Whitetail 2. Somebody had $30 on it. And I was like in a boogie board, cool looking boogie board there. So I thought to myself, I'll snag that because I'm like, well, he's like, what kind is it when I seen it? Because there was some old guy picking shit out of stuff and loading it up in the back of his van. He was more interested in like toys and stuff. I don't know what he was into, but Otto's into scrapping and stuff like that and metal, you know, all that kind of malarkey. So he's like, dude, stop and check it out. And I'm like, it's a Cobra. He's like, man, that's a good brand, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, I'll grab it. I snagged it. I got that. And I got like a little roaster pot for the wife. I figured she like it. It's like the old school blue kind. And yeah, check that bow out online though. I seen on eBay they go from $70 to $100+. So I'm like, I'll take it home and clean it up, and they had $30 on it. So I figured, I'll snag it real quick and throw it up on the old face-based marketplace or something, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the kind of guy, or I'll just give it to Otto next time I see him and he can do something with it, because I don't really care. It's free money, it's free money. That's why like we grab the straps and shit from the ramp. I mean, look at all these straps. I need to go through here and set these up and get rid of them. Plus, I've got all these load bars over here. I quit grabbing load bars because I try to sell these, and for some odd reason, nobody wanted the shit. So now I just got the shit sitting there, and I need to get some shit out of here because I got too much shit in here, you know what I mean? But yeah, I gotta get the hood of this thing open real quick and swap her out. So let's get back over here real quick, the Beetle. This is a 2004 new Beetle. I don't know if you know about these things or not, but it's a Volkswagen, and they're kind of not fun to work on because they're kind of complicated, but at the same time, it's what it is. I had to replace this window right here because the regulator had snapped because there's a plastic piece in there that holds everything together, the wire, and it freaking snapped. So I had to take all this apart, replace it. I did something backwards. I'd take it apart again. Oh boy, was it a pain in the butt. It took me like, I don't know, 6 hours, but I did it and I didn't have to pay nobody. Me and the wife, when we first got this, we're like, man, where the hell is the opener? Because you got the trunk latch over here and the fuel lock right in this region right here. And then finally I had to go through the book and I figured out it's right down here. You just boom right here. So the keys are inside, so but it don't matter. The thing that stinks about this car is when we got it, we had bought it from somebody. An older gal had it in Florida, I do believe. And we had got it from a fellow. Wife was like, I want a new car. I'm like, you need a new car. You need a better car than this, because she had a car. And I'm like, you need a better car than this. And she's like, well, I always wanted a Volkswagen Beetle. I'm like, okay. I started looking at them. Then I found a convertible. I was like, hey, do you like this one? Not this exact one, but a different one. And she's like, I can get a convertible. I'm like, you can have whatever you want to, honey. I'll get you whatever you want. And then I found this one, and it was 15, 20 minutes from where we live. So we went and bought it from a dealer. Some old gal had it from Michigan, but then she had it down in Florida. There's a battery box cover that goes here that's missing. So this is all exposed, but it ain't no big deal. So basically, I got to slide this out right here. I got to unhook this and pull it off the terminal, and I got to unhook the ground right there. And then there's this plastic cover that goes on top of it that I got to lift off too once this will come free. And I'll just pull it out and I'll be able to yank it out of there. I don't know if this one has a go handle or not. I can't remember. So we'll just set you right here on top of the thing. And I'll see if we can get you down there like that. You might be a little crooked. I don't know. But let me get some tools real quick and figure out what we need. What we need here. I don't even know what size this is. That's too small. I bet it's a 3/8. And my one drill, yeah, is inside. So I don't think that matters. Let me tighten that bitch down real quick and see if that's the problem. I wonder if that's the freaking problem. If that's the problem, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna go get the keys, but I don't know. I don't think that's going to be the problem. We'll check it, though, real quick. All right, man, we back. I flipped the old hat because I was out in the sun without no glasses on. It's kind of bright. Oh, let's see what's going on here. No, she dead. She dead. The window went down a little bit. We're going to pull mine. We are going to pull that shit. And, go swap her out. Advanced Auto, that's probably where I'll go to take it because I like them. They're friendly to me. And I think that's where I got this one from in the first place. That's where I get my truck batteries from if I need one on the quickness, you know what I mean? Because they always got them and they're decent. Plus, they give me a discount the last time. I got 2 batteries for Betty White, and I got a big-ass discount on them. And they're like, oh, there's something wrong with them. I came home, checked them. You know what? They were fine. So, ain't no problems with it. No problems. I'll get you out of there and basically just throw this guy over to the side like so. You know what I mean? Like twisting that thing all up, but it's kind of what it is. I can't remember what in the this stupid-ass plastic thing comes out of here. How it does, because it's hooked onto this stupid ass fucking, hold on, let me get my thoughts together here. This stupid ass reservoir right here, power steering reservoir, is hooked onto this stupid plastic thing that's just in the fucking way. And maybe, okay, this does have a go handle, so that's nice. It's just fucking pain in the ass. Shove that back. Get out of there. Get that out of here. Let's see if I can just, I don't think I can just pull it out. Oh, it's heavy as a Chevy too. It's a 2-ton Chevy. It's heavy as fuck. I don't remember if that's hooked onto something or not. This fucking complicated bullshit. I should just be able to pull this battery, right? We got this thing in a way. We got this in a way. We got this stupid plastic cover all over it. And I don't remember if this comes out or what, but yeah, it's just a fucking pain. I should just be able to lift that bitch right out, huh? You'd think so, don't you? You'd think. Yeah, because it's catching right there on something. And I can't just shove it over any, because it's fucking catching on whatever this is. I just don't want to go. Okay, maybe. Let's see if I can squeeze it out. Nope. Good God. All right, I need to get a light here and see some stuff. Let's see. It looks like it's leaking a little bit. What's it hooked on to, man? There's a Allen screw holding that in all the way down there. I don't remember if I took it off or not. I don't think I took the air box out. And nothing's holding that battery down. I just need this over. I need this over. So I guess I'm gonna have to take that out. If I can, I don't even know how I'm supposed to get that thing, man. That's all the way down there. This thing probably needs an oil change too. It's been a hot ass minute, but still runs all right. But it needs the purple. It needs some royal purple, man. I'll tell you that much right now. Autocraft gold, yeah, I got it from there. I thought this thing might just slide up, but you don't. And of course it's hooked right onto this stupid ass fucking thing. So I guess give me a minute now. I'll be back. Well, I got this bolt down here free with a this Allen here. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna stick this right here somewhere safe because we don't want to lose it and be losing some shit. Oh my God, you're hooked here. That way you're down in the party time with me, you know what I mean? We got this bolt out here with this guy, and we're gonna stick it right there. Now we can move this over, which is fantastic. So now we should have enough wiggle room, I'm hoping, to be able to get this battery just to pop out. God, we still fighting with this shit, man. What the flying fuck? Okay, well that's undone. Maybe it's because this thing's plugged in here. Get some needle nose and plop that fucking line off there. There's a line on there. Get some needle nose and see if I can't plop that thing off so I can get it off and it'll be free. I gotta search for tools. Yeah, none. I know there's a pair around here somewhere. I used to use them all the time, but of course I can't find shit when I need it. Ain't that the way it goes? These vice grips, see if these vice grips will work. Guess I didn't have to unhook that, but I did anyways. I just unhooked this little line that was hooked up right here. This line right here was hooked up to this hole right here. So then I just slid this out, this battery little case here. So hopefully now I can just pull this bitch out for the third time. Okay. Okay. Judas Priest. I don't know. I don't exactly know how this even supposed to come out on that side. Let's see if this will come off. Tucked under the bottom. Nope. Okay. Get it out of there. Oh, get it out of there. Come on. You fucking bastard. Oh, this just... Ugh. Yes. Got him. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. So what we'll do is we'll hook that all up. And this thing's fucking nothing but a pain in my ass. Okay, there's the other piece. It'll come right out too, plopping right out. So now we got the battery out of the area. We didn't damage anything, so that's good. Yeah, and there was a cover that used to go over this right here, but it was missing. Little case for the battery, keep her nice and warm and cool or whatever, and then the plastic, boom, that goes over here, and then that thing sits right on here. So here's the battery. I'm going to run uptown real quick and get it swapped out, get a new one, bring it back that way. We can get Madge running because that's what we call a Beetle, Madge. So she can be happy and she can drive her car to work, because I said, what do you want to take tomorrow when we're coming back from Isabel's official graduation from the Coliseum? She says, I want to drive my summer car. I said, well, I'll see if it'll start. If it don't start, you ain't taking it. Went out, cranked it over. It didn't start. So she didn't have to take it. She had to take Grandma's truck because she had some problems with the black car. The transmission fluid was low again. I said, maybe there's a leak. I don't know. I'm not a mechanic. You know what I mean? So she's pissed about that. She said, maybe it's just my luck. I'm like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Take Grandma's truck. Oh, reliable. Never had any problems with that thing. Let's go get a battery. Well, I'm back. And I decided to go to O'Reilly instead of Advanced Auto because they're closer. And I probably should just went over to Advanced Auto because I got a battery from O'Reilly. And unfortunately, this sumbitch ain't got no go handle. So it's going to be a pain in the butt putting it in there. But it's what it is. Also, the only reason why I went there is because I'm like, I want a Wix filter for some odd reason. Well, let's make some purple and a Wix filter for an oil change because it needs it. It's probably been 2 summers since I did it, but we don't necessarily put a ton of miles on this or the big wagon to where I need to change the oil every year because they're just our summer cars and they sit. But I figured I'll do it because it has been a couple years since I dumped the purple in it. And it takes 5W40, but they only have 5W30 in purple, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm getting that. But they did have 5W40 in their brand, O'Reilly's full synthetic Euro car. And it was $29.99. That was $41.99 for that thing. I just dropped $275. She better be happy with this because I'm about to change the oil out too when I get done here. But I'm going to slap this battery in first because it needs it. It needs to go in there. So let's get you over here. And you can watch me struggle try to get this in. Because I don't have a ton of room. And I really need to like lift and shimmy. You know what I mean? And I kind of need that to grab and handle and stuff. And I'm by myself. So it's not like I got a team of a partner to help me out. So I may get something and just bungee that back. So it's out the way real quick. Because I know I got some shit over here. Because I got all kinds of shit everywhere. But I don't know if that'll work, but I do got some smaller stuff over here. These little old CB ones I used for CBs back in the day, you know. These little guys right here, used for CBs, for your CB antenna or your CB mic. I'm just gonna clip that like that. I'm gonna wrap it right around. I'm gonna do that just to hold it back, because that's the kind of guy I am. That way, it's not out. It's out my way. You know, I don't have to worry about it. Let's see if we can slap this bad boy in there real quick without tearing our knuckles and shit up or anything else on this car. Because I doubt she'd be oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, that foam thing. I gotta get this foam thing on real quick. Might as well do it now. That way it's done. I don't have to worry about it. So it's got the protection it needs, and it's a pain in my ass. Get my damn arm down. Okay, so this ain't too bad. It's nice that, oh shit, I gotta get that plastic thing in there. Oh my God, what am I doing, folks? Why didn't somebody tell me that? Duh. Okay, let's get this thing in here. Let's turn the light on real quick. Some light around here. And let's slap this bitch back here. Because this thing just like sticks in here like so. And just makes my life harder than what it needs to be. Get over there. Okay, just like that. That's how it goes, just like that. Okay, because I mean, what the pain in the butt is this guy right here. Okay, this plastic thing right here. And that battery's not going in if that's not going in if the battery's in. So, you know, let's see. Okay, take 3 here. Take 3. Yeah, that battery would have just went right in there without this thing in the frickin' way. Okay. Oh, come on. And turn you around, do-si-do, slide you down. Don't you know? Now, I hope I don't have to change this out anytime soon because I'm going to remember the struggle. I'm pretty sure the first one I got when I replaced it didn't have a go handle, but, well, look at that. Little maneuverability. We got him. We got him, man. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's in. Okay, let's get this and I'm pretty sure I broke this when I changed it the first time, but I really don't give 2 shits. You know what I mean? Because I just don't. This seems weird, just kind of like slides down in there. Get on there. It just kind of clips down on. And yeah, that one's already done. Boom. Just like that. And then those clip together just like that. And then boom, that would stay there just like that. Like you've seen that, right? Just boom, boom, boom. These clip here. This thing goes right here and slides on. And that goes right there and that goes right there. So I'm going to hook those up. And I'm not going to jump in the car and fire it up. Normally I would, but I'm not going to because I want to change oil. And I don't want the stuff running up in there because I'm actually going to check it first and see what the level is before I swap everything out. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't as bad as what it was for taking off. And I should probably check the air filter too, which I could probably just pull it out and blow it if I need to, but I could always replace it. It's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. Grab one sometime if I'm out somewhere. Okay, so this just slides right down in here and clips. Okay, it's not in there. It's not in there. Okay, just like that. So that's done. Oh yeah, sparkulator. Time for the sparkulator. Now, let me see if I got an extension here and I can get down on this so I'm not sitting there touching anything. I doubt it. I doubt I got an extension for this small out here. Actually, but I got this. Yeah, right there, that bad boy right there will work. Okay, so that's still tight. That's gonna tighten up anything. Okay, that's good. That's good. We good. Let's clip this bad boy right here back in. And then we can put that guy back in too. Where he goes. Oh no. He flying fuck. Fuck happened here? Why'd that thing turn, I wonder? I just don't understand some things that are going on down here. Something just moved on me. I don't know how to get it to go back where it was at. Huh, ain't that something? Ain't that something? Always something, ain't it? Always something. Why is that thing moving like that, I wonder? Well, is that supposed to be up there? Talking to ourselves and shit. I don't know. I figured it out. It was just a little piece of plastic that just popped off and then plopped right back down. So that was cool, huh? Yeah, I wonder what that thing goes to. It's supposed to go somewhere and clip on something too. I don't know. I'll get my hand back down there the right way. I don't think this is twisting down. There we go. There we go. Now we got her. We're twisting down in there. Such a pain in the butt. Such a pain in the butt. I mean, I can check the oil first, but I'd rather just change it first. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. I just love working on this car. It's just so much fun. It's just so much fun working on this car. I mean, everything's like right at your disposal. Nothing is ass backwards or anything like that. So it's just fucking pain in the ass. Like, try and get this down in here and twist this thing to where it's tight. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. So I've already got this thing jacked up on the one side, but I'm going to check the oil anyways real quick and just to see how it still looks full. Yeah, it's full right now, so that's good, but it don't smell bad. It smells alright. I mean, I could probably keep running it, but might as well just freaking change it. Okay, so maybe it's at half the thing right there. You know what I'm saying? Right there where the half is. So that's where it's at. So it does need done up. So I'm going to do it up. Figured I'd check it real quick just to be sure. But I'll get your eyes down here real quick, because if you're not familiar with the Beetles, and these have a plate down here. And we used to take this over to a guy. He did the timing chain and something else when we first bought it, because changed up something, throttle body, I don't remember, because the timing change and water pump needs done on these cars at a certain thing. It's just what it is with Volkswagens, these models, whatever. So we had that done. Then we had a throttle body replaced too, because the thing would be like wham and slam to downshift. But right here in this plate, you basically got to take this off to be able to get to the oil drain plug right here. So I just cut this bitch off, if you can see that. I don't know if you can see that or not, because you're probably pretty much not. Get your eyes on that right there. You see that right there? This hole right here. I cut this out right here because I had to be able to get this, because if not, you couldn't get to this because it stopped right here. Okay? And then this was all, you had to take this whole thing down to change the oil. So I cut that, and the guy says, he starts laughing, because I told him, I cut that so I could do it myself. He's like, don't worry, you're not the only one. A lot of people do. And I'm like, good, because, well, I'm not going to bring this thing over here for an oil change every time it needs done. And he said he would run Castrol. That's what he runs into stuff, is Castrol. But, yeah, I got to figure out what size that is so I can get that up. I just want to get your eyes on that real quick. And then we'll, the filter's easier to get to. It's like right up in here. Actually, I think from up there I can just grab it. So it's nice. You know what I mean? Well, got that oil drained. Got the filter off too, and it's draining out. But I'm going to pre-lube that filter. I can't find any funnels around anywhere. I just don't know where they're at. So this is what I do, because I held jack stuff up. I just take me a water bottle, and this is what's going to be my funnel, because that's what I use sometimes, because that's, you know, what it is. And there was water in there, but I dumped her out. So I should probably keep that cap. I'm just going to dry it up real quick with this towel. And then we'll pre-lube that filter. I'll throw it on, then I'll throw the rest. Well, not the rest, but, you know, probably 4. I'm pretty sure it takes 4. This car did come with the owner's manual, so that was nice. But I'm not going to get in the car because I got some... I haven't, like, cleaned my hands since I was under there dealing with that oil and stuff. So I'm going to do that real quick. But yeah, that's what I use. That's my funnel. You know what I mean? It works fantastic. This thing is nice over here. This new Beetle has this hole right here, all this section right in here. You can dump oil in, but you can't dump it right here. If you get it right here, it's still going to go down inside. So you need this guy at least right there. So boom, just dump right. Look at that big mouth. Boom. So you don't make no mess. You don't want to make no mess. Boom, right there, just like that. Just like that, so you don't make no mess. Boom. If you didn't see that or not, I don't know, but I'm gonna use this to pre-lube the filter. Already, you know, greased up the old seal, O-ring. I don't know what you want to call it. What do you want to call it? Gasket. Already greased it up, so it should be good. And we'll figure out whatever we're doing when we're doing it. Because we're doing it. Let's see if we can get this in here without making too much of a mess here. Oh, I feel like we're draining on the floor. Not cool. But this thing is just not. God, that pisses me off. This thing's just not even going down in the filter. Maybe I should do this over the garbage can. I don't know. I don't want to make a mess. Always make a mess. Well, that's exactly why I usually don't pre-lube filters. I mean, I have purple all over the place, and this was too big for it, so it would not have worked. But I got it about half full, but there's oil all over the filter, so it's going to be a pain in the butt when I go shove it down in there. But it's at a decent placement to where I can at least get it on. You know what I mean? Get the thing on somewhat, and then I'll clean this off some, and then I'll crank her down with my hand, or bare hand, because that's what I do. I don't ever use filter wrenches except to take them off. And I'm sure somebody will say, oh, blah, blah, blah. Trust me, I crank them on. What I do with my hand is enough. I'm not huge. I ain't no gorilla, and I'm not trying to do no gorilla shit, but this is plenty enough. Oh, let's get this off, man. We don't want to get that dirty, man. We got to climb down here, man. We're going to get down here. We're going to do it right here, man. Because it just goes right here. You probably can't see nothing. Let me see if I can snag this light. There, man. Get you on some of that. Get you on some of that. Yeah, it's real. It's a real decent, simple spot. It is right up in there. If you can see it, I don't know what you can see. Right there it is. Can you see that? Probably not. Copy view. Let's see if we can get you right there. Let's see if we can get you right there, man. Right there it is, man. See it? Right there. That hole right there, man. It's where it goes, so that's where we're going to stick it. That is where we're going to stick it. Real quick. We'll stick it up there. Everything looks clean up there, so far so good. And here's a freaking... It's weird because when this drains out, it's kind of a... it's on. It's just... The fucking hand, there's oil everywhere. It's just slippery. That's why I don't pre-lube, because this is at an angle too. You know what I mean? So not only is it's at a freaking angle, and I can't even get you to move. It's fucking just pouring out the side, and a pain in the butt. So like the filter now is leaking brand new fresh stuff. You know what I mean? So I need to get a rag because it's all over my hand. Oh, the fucking stuffed pig. So let's get this paper towel up here at least on it and see what we can do. That's why we don't pre-lube the filters. And maybe I could do a better job and be more careful, but nope. It's not happening. I don't even know if this is fucking turning. Okay, now it's getting tight. Now I need to clean this thing up good. I need to get me clean it up with some paper towel, then get like an alcohol wipe up in there to where there's nothing on there, and I can really give it the business, because I want to give it the business, if you know what I mean. One good hand tightens about all I need, and I'd be happy with it, because it's good enough for me. So basically we had to go to some drastic measures, because this thing wasn't gonna just dump on that frickin' thing without making a big ass mess. You know what I mean? So we gotta do this. Get this guy right here like this, and do this purple in here, because it's what we need to do, because we don't want to make no mess. And I don't know if I would have been able to just dump it to where I wouldn't have shit all over the place. You know what I mean? To in that little bottle I cut. It's just not feasible for this. So I found this guy and cleaned him up, because I got a bunch over there behind the big wagon like I thought. This is 4.4 quarts for a 2.0 Volkswagen new Beetle for 2004. So, and I did dump a little bit in the thing, about right there. So we need to go down about right there, because then we'll have one. We don't want to use that. We don't want to use that. And then we got some paper towels over here. So we'll clean up with this, and we'll keep doing it. This stuff actually didn't taste bad. It didn't look bad. So I was kindly happy with it. Let's see where we're at now. Hard to tell on this thing. I don't know. We're going to check it. That's what I do now. We're going to check it, and we're going to see where we're at. And we'll go from there, because we can let this down. Boom. Let that down all the way. Grab this guy right here. I know you can only see half my body, but it's what it is. Okay, so it looks like we're right there. Right there from full mark. So we're almost full. I'd say that's probably good. We'll start it up and we'll run it. Well, we'll see if it'll start, because, you know, put that new battery on there. Let's hope this bitch starts, because if it don't start, I'm going to be pissed, because I just spent $200 on a freaking battery that is brand new. And if it don't start, then that's not going to be fun, because it's brand new and it's $200 battery. And I don't want to take it out again. I want my wife to be able to drive this car and be happy. Happy wife, happy life. Yeah. So we're going with that motto right now, right here, right now. And that's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Get that out of here. Get that shit out of here, man. I'll open my vision. Oh, she is headed home. So that'll be nice. A little surprise for her when she gets home. Hey, guess what? Beetle got an oil change, got a new battery, and now you can drive it whenever you want to, and you shouldn't have any issues. We don't like issues. I just explained to her, you know, it's just what it is. Batteries, they die after a certain amount of time. It's just something that happens. So let me clean my hands up real quick and get some of this oil off them. Watch here, and we'll get in here and fire up, and we'll check the stuff and see how it goes. You know what I mean? We'll see what we got here. Should fire right up. Mileage and stuff's on here. So we'll see. This has got that fancy key too. It just flips. I always we're walking in somewhere, we take this, I'll go, wham, I stick it right in their side. I say, you make one move, I'll blow your ass. Move out, man. Hear that clicking and stuff? Okay, so only the water light's on. Cruise is on. Let's see if we turn the radio on. Oh. Okay. Wow. Isn't that something? Wow. That's crazy. 96,420. That's the mileage. Bing, 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 bing. Fired right up. Changing the battery, taking that, swapping it out. Didn't even, the radio stayed memory. That's crazy. It's insane. 104 hours. I don't know what time it is. It's 2 something. Maybe later. I don't know what time it is. It's gotta be later than 2. 4:06. So 2 hours. 2 hours. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Good. We good. Turn it off. Pull the key out. Get out of there. Get out of there. This thing is supposed to have this fancy shit. When you close the thing, this goes beep, 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 beep. But for some reason, there's something wrong with this one. When you unlock, the key fob is messed up, so it doesn't beep, beep like it's supposed to. So we always keep it down just a skoge, because that's what kind of people we are. But all service. She's on her way home too, so it'll be a nice little surprise when she gets home, you know what I'm saying? So from me to you, oh yeah, here's what we used. 3/4 inch socket to get that oil bolt out, and then we used a regular, this, I don't know what size it is, made in the USA, cap oil wrench style filter. That's the size we used. I don't know. DNF manifold number 2. Boom. It's what we used to get the oil filter broke loose, and then we did the rest by our hands. You seen it? Well, some of it, but yeah, we'll let that drain down for a second. We'll check the oil. She'll be happy when she gets home. Maybe we'll turn it on when she gets home. We'll see her reaction. If not, I don't know. This could be it. So until the next time, you know what we say. Hopefully you like this and you enjoyed the video. Me hanging out in the garage, just doing some things, man. Just wrenching on the car, changing oil, getting her tuned up, man. So until next time, you know what we say. We will see ya. She just pulled in, folks. We'll see what she's got to say. See if she has a shitty day or not. See what we got to edit out of this. You'll just be able to see us from a distance, probably. The cart's over here if you want it.
Do you think tomorrow you could put the fence up around the garden?
Possibly. Why?
Because we got things out there.
We got critters?
Oh, once it starts growing, it's gonna be
I figured I planned on going out there and doing stuff. Your car's ready. I went and changed the battery, and I bought oil and changed the oil too. Serviced it.
Did it need an oil change?
It's been 2 summers. It's been 2 summers since I did it last.
Oh, and that COVID summer got everybody screwed up.
Yeah, man.
What are you doing now?
I'm gonna wash it. You want to run a fucking dirty car?
I don't care about
What?
It's fine.
Is
I
it?
think that fucking dirty.
What's dirty? I can see water spots.
You do whatever you want to do. So did she call you to tell you about those jobs? Or
What you talking about?
text you to let you know there's no loads for tomorrow?
I called her this morning. She sent the email out saying that the phone was messed up. So then she said, "Here's my cell phone number." So I just called her to let her know my loads were ready for today, because apparently when I went in, Lynn was like, "Hey, this stuff isn't. Oh, your stuff's ready." I'm like, "Cool." I said, people's must not have been. She's like, no, they weren't. And I just called her and said, all my shit's ready. So then she said about tomorrow, and then we started talking about that. I was like, well, fuck it. Otto said he only had two. He got the 2 loads that there was available.
Okay.
Yeah, I would just take. Sitting in the Beetle over here to truck stop. Some ghetto cell phone videos because this will probably have the stupid lines on it. Eating some Frosties. She got chocolate and I got strawberry. And it's 86 degrees out. So we're just cruising in the Beetle with the top down 24, letting the wind blow in our hair. So we can get some sunburnt. This is what we do. We come out at night like this once in a while and usually get Dairy Queen, but we got Wendy's instead because every time we get Dairy Queen we don't feel good afterwards. Just watching some truck drivers roll through, man, you know what I mean? Just parking lot pimping in the Beetle.